Today was a really long day for me. I had all my normal chores to do. I had a hospital appointment, and then I had to go to the PC shop to pick up my son's PC with him because there's a fault on the computer. It turns out the guy that managed the shop couldn't actually fix it and requested that we buy a new part, which I had at home. So I thought I would try and put the part in myself and see how that goes, as I actually built this PC with my son a few years ago. So after carrying up a huge amount of stairs out of breath, Lord, I decided to unpack the PC and take away some of the parts. So I wanted to really talk about the fact that being a single parent can be really difficult and overwhelming at times. And sometimes when you don't have the right support around you, it can feel really draining and like you're under a lot of pressure. Now, the majority of my family live abroad. I don't know the majority of them. And I have a few friends and family in London, but I still find it very demanding trying to get things done. However, I try and focus on what needs to be done and prioritize the important things and stay into a routine. Obviously, when the baby comes, things are going to change and it might get a lot harder, but I'm going to be remaining positive and try the best that I can. I think that parenthood is something that you can only really understand once you've been there, because it's all about selfless acts. Like now I'm completely tired. I've got food on that I'm cooking, plus I'm trying to build a PC and I really don't know that much about it. I follow manuals, but again, this is all just from me reading, watching videos, and taking advice from my son who's 14. That's who I'm talking to now. So, again, I just wanted to say that, to all those parents out there that's trying, especially now in these times where prices of things have gone up. Obviously, it's the school holidays and things are just so expensive right now. Don't put pressure on yourself, as long as your child is healthy and have food on the table and you're doing the best that you can, don't put any self-doubt in your mind. Just keep going. And to all the things that you're trying to do in your life, don't give up. I know that it's hard. There's a lot of things that I wish I'd done differently in my life, but I just take it as they come. This pregnancy that I have now was not planned at all, and I'm just taking it as my stride. That's the reason why I actually created my social media, to not so much go into details on my personal life, but to just vlog and show what I get up to, and also just an element to be more creative and find my community out there. And maybe someone can see the videos and feel like they're not alone and you're not the only person that's going through being a single parent. I know it's really glamorized online. You see a lot of people getting married and you see a lot of people that's vlogging with their partners and everything seems so perfect. But not everything is always going to be perfect in life. So I just want to remind those parents out there that have any doubt, in reality, that all you can do is just being the best you can. Anyway, again, looking at my situation with the up-and-coming baby, there's so much that I feel like I still have left to do, and there's been so much changes that's already taken place. But I truly believe that is something that I'll be able to manage being older and having more experience within life. I do feel as well moving forward in regards to relationship-wise is not something that I'm going to be looking forward to. And when I say looking forward to, I mean I'm not going to be looking for it. I think for the next few years I just want to focus on building myself and getting myself to the level that I want to be at, and focusing on my kids. My son's going to be doing his GCSEs in the next few months. And I want him to do the best in that as well. Not only that, I want to like reach out and try new things in life, have new experiences and build on my skills. Currently, I have my degree in business management and finance, and I'm also a qualified railway engineer. Plus, I'm a qualified nail technician doing shellac nails, and I have so much qualifications, but it just seems like the job prospects now are a bit more difficult, especially having a second child. I know the first time round was difficult as there was a childcare issue. A lot of jobs, they don't really work well when you're a mom, unless, you know, they have a special part in HR and HR actually take it seriously. But I think that this country is not really helping mums get back into work as per se, and the jobs that are available are, you know, jobs that don't even pay enough, which means you have to work 2 or 3 jobs. At one point I was actually working 3 jobs, barely sleeping. It was a lot to take on. So I think moving forward I want to have a skill that I could be self-employed. I've always been interested in doing hair, as my mum's a hairdresser, and I love beauty as well, and I've always done my own hair. I'm not gonna lie, I've done some crazy things to my hair. I've even cut my hair bald up till last year. My hair's literally just growing back, but it's something that I want to explore, and I'm gonna actually show the process online to see how it works out. Me creating social media like TikToks, I used to do TikToks for like the gym and like personal workouts, but my account got hacked unfortunately, and I was kind of like, do I want to do this again? But you know, you have to try again. So I'm created this TikTok page. I think it's been a week now. I've had a lot of views, not so much followers, but I'm doing well on YouTube, and I hope that I can grow on YouTube, and hopefully there is some sort of element where I can do this full time and spend more time with my 2 kids and do something that I'm passionate about and I love. I am such a social person, and I love being out there and trying new things. And I feel sometimes like with 9 to 5 jobs, it's so constrained. It's such a constrained place. Like you have to act a certain way and you have to talk a certain way. And yeah, I don't know if it's really for me, to be honest. I've worked in so many different industries, from the local council, social services, care work, even the football stadium, Gatwick Airport, cleaning. I've done it all, to be honest. I've been working since the age of 16. And now that I'm 34, it's not that I feel like I'm lost. I just don't know what the next step for me is in life. Obviously, a lot of people would expect, like, being 34, you would have your life, like, completely sorted. I do see a lot of people around me that own their house and, you know, have certain financial assets. But unfortunately, I haven't got exactly that. I don't compare myself to people because I have had like major achievements in my life, and I've had some major losses as well. But everyone comes from different walks, and my life hasn't been entirely easy. Like, I came to the UK from when I was young, and I've left home at the age of 16. I've been working and looking after myself since then. I think I'm at a stage now where marriage is something that I've done before. It wasn't very ideal, the situation. I don't even talk to the person anymore. I was in a relationship for a very long time, about 7.5 years to be exact. And I've always like been in long-term relationships. And it just comes down to the point where you feel like you know someone, but do you really know them? I'm not closed off from having the thought that it can happen to me, because I wouldn't say that I'm a love-struck romantic person, but I am open to people. But I think that coming from where I've come from, I need someone to be a total man and be strong, where I can depend on. I think that now a lot of the times, like, people talk and say they don't need anyone, but in reality they do. We as people, we actually need people around us. Like, it's an actual need. And throughout this pregnancy, I've even realized that even more, where there's times where I've probably gone out and I've involved myself in certain things just because of loneliness. Like, times can be very lonely and times can be very difficult. And even though you may have friends around you, like, for instance, I have a friend that I've known for like 25 years who gives me great advice, and it's not everything that we agree on, but they are very supportive. Sometimes it can feel like a little bit of a burden, so it would be nice to share, not my burden, but to be able to speak to someone that can help me build myself and get to where I want to be. I know there's like so much that I've mentioned in this video, but this is why I created it, to journal down my thoughts, and hopefully you can make sense of anything that I've said. And to all those single mums out there that's trying their best, like, keep going, and you never know what to expect. Like, who knows what tomorrow may hold, but as long as you remain positive, like, something positive may happen, I guess. Thanks for watching my video. Please can you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm also on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram as well. And yeah, I hope that this has touched someone that has the need to hear someone else's story and it could help them. So yeah, until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next brainstorm of a video. Thank you. Bye.